Hi, this is Mike, and I have another Draft Buddy video for you for the Draft Buddy Fantasy Football version. This time I'm going to show off the MyFantasyLeague.com integration features using the keepers for a Dynasty League. Now, I'm actually, let's find the Dynasty League here. It's, again, it's on MyFantasyLeague.com, of course. It is the Phenoms Dynasty, which is your pretty standard Dynasty league, no IDP. No PPR actually, but performance scoring, etc., etc. Start one quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers, that type of thing. So we've actually already had the draft. One unique thing about this league is it does have development players. We won't get too much into that right now, but we've had, it's a pure dynasty where every player is kept over from year to year. No contracts or anything like that. So you can keep, if you draft whoever, Peyton Manning, you can have Peyton Manning for the length of his career, should you be so lucky. So at any rate, and we've already had a rookie draft actually. So, but what I want to do at this point is I have upcoming a waiver run. We had the rookie draft the week after the NFL draft, and in which a lot of development players were drafted at that point too. And but now we've had a couple months since then. We're going to run through waivers. I'd like to see who's available on waivers as a free agent who might be worth picking up at this point. So a good way to do that is let's get all the rosters into Draft Buddy using the MFL integration, and then we can see with our updated projections rankings, which I just updated over here, who's left, and so who I should target and maybe who I should drop for my team. All right, so let's get going here. So I already have Draft Buddy. I fill in the rules and scoring. I used the action tab. I updated the projections. I hit compile cheat sheets, so I have updated cheat sheets for this league. What I don't have are any of the owners in or any of the keepers. Here's the keepers tab is blank. Rosters tab is blank. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go to the Options tab, scroll down to the bottom, and you see that here's the MFL integration box. I'm going to put in the 5-digit league ID for this Dynasty League. It's 24036. You see we're in the 2016 year, okay, and that's important at this point. That the league you're using must be in 2016 MFL. 24036. All right, so let's note that. We'll put it right in here, 24036. Okay, and then the links come up to the draft results, which again is the rookie draft, keepers, and franchise names. All right. Now the keepers is basically the current rosters. Since we've already had our draft, I don't need to put the draft results in separately. All the players that were drafted who are in the NFL should be on the keepers tab. Or pardon me, keepers link here, which is the rosters. So if I click those open, which I already did before, here was the draft. All right, again, we don't need that one. Here are the rosters, okay, and here's my roster here. You can see, Fitzpatrick, Garoppolo, Manning, McCarron. That matches up with my web page over here. Fitzpatrick, Garoppolo, Paxton Lynch, Peyton Manning, McCarron at the quarterback position. And then the owners one is right here. All right, so that's why we do this. Let's put the owners in. So I'm just going to highlight those, Control-C, copy, put them, come over to Draft Buddy, go to the Owners tab, click on the first owner, Control-V or Command-V on a Mac to paste. All right, there they are. Let's mark my team. It's the third team here. Okay, we're not putting the draft in, so the draft does not matter. The Keepers tab. So let's start putting the keepers in. All right, again, we're going to go back to the web page where the keepers were, pardon, where the rosters were. I even have a little link here. Select keepers. And it should select them all. I think that works. Yep, there we go. They're all selected. Command-C to copy. And come back to Draft Buddy. And just put them in the very first one here. Okay. That's that team. Go back, highlight them all, copy, bring them back in here, paste. I won't go through all 14 teams at this point. All right, but I'll show you how this works exactly. See, I've got 3 teams in here, and you can see they're actually not in both cells. All right, they're split by a comma. If I click on here in this cell, you can see up here, quarterback, comma, Marcus Mariota. What we really need is we need the position in this cell and the name in that cell, for that team. But the one way to do that, or the way to do that, is once you've copied them all in, is all you need to do is hit this clean keepers copied in via MFL integration. All right, and it'll split those cells by that comma. Okay, there was no other easy way to kind of copy them in across 2 cells. All right, so they go into one cell under the position. Make sure you put them in the first cell here under where the position would be, and then once you've copied them all in, or even copied in some of them, then hit the clean keepers button, and Draft Buddy will do this thing. It'll run through all of these and split them apart. There we go. All right, great. Now, I don't see any. You see the team came up for all of them except for the team defense, and the bye week came up for all of them. Okay, that's good, because if it doesn't come up, if it gives you some kind of error, that means that the name that you're copying is different than what Draft Buddy thinks the name of the player should be. So that could sometimes happen, and then you may just have to adjust the typing. Now, I tried to get the players' names to match with MFL in particular exactly as much as I could, but one may have slipped through. Okay, you may have a player name that's slightly different. I thought AJ McCarron might be slightly different. If, say, in our system we had A dot, J dot for AJ, but it appears like even that one matches up, so that's great. So what I would do at this point is I would continue with the rest of them, okay, and I would copy in the keepers for all the other teams, and then I would just go to the offense tab, and you can see those players are taken off. All right, they're marked off, and then I would quickly see who's left, who's available, that type of thing. The rosters are updated over here. I can look at my roster with a little more detail, sorted by position, sorted by projected, showing the projected points, showing the bye weeks, and you can see I have some potential bye week problems here with Osweiler and Garoppolo both having a bye week on the same week. Well, really, I have quarterback problems, I guess, because Fitzpatrick is not currently signed by the Jets or any other team for that matter. At any rate, you can see how easy it is to get keepers into Draft Buddy for your MFL leagues, and then you can go from there and compare. Compare what players are available, what players are still free agents that you can pick up off waivers, even in your dynasty leagues before the season starts. All right, I think I'll leave it at that for now. And if anyone has any questions, please contact me. Hope you enjoyed the video.